some pretty good moves to block grounded approaches because he doesn't have a lot of air mobility.
No.
His jumps doesn't have a lot of air acceleration either. It is very committal for him jumping. So usually he'll want to approach from the ground. So if your character can reliably close off grounded approaches, you should be having a decent neutral versus Diddy. Let's see if that weird Lloyd Berry move that Isabelle has on her down B is useful for this particular kind of neutral.
I think we are yodeling though, so that should be, that's like an extra Switzerland hope advantage, I guess. The sounds of your people. No, okay, but you see instantly the kind of close quarter game that Diddy wants to play in this matchup. Banana not really going to be the biggest part of it. It's already in her pocket actually. And then as Diddy, you kind of need to play a very aggressive game. You are a lot faster on the ground than Isabelle. Your moves have a lot more decent hitboxes than Isabelle's.
Yeah, so of course you can't let her set up that Lloyd rocket, and now she's just gonna camp behind it. But if you're in the lead, that might not be a big problem. He tried to recover high over it, but Jaka right there with the manual detonation on the down B. It's not just a proximity thing, even though a proximity detonation works just as well for setting up a kill confirm. But you can also manually detonate the buried Lloyd rocket.
And the banana, you saw it got reset, it got pulled out of the pocket and pulled in again, just so Diddy can have it when he respawns.
Right. You gotta refresh it. Of course, if you leave it just in the pocket, it disappears after a while. But honestly, if Jaka plays his card right, Vic might not be having access to a banana until he takes his stock.
Okay, now Jaka at the ledge is not the worst situation for him. Isabelle does not particularly mind being at the ledge, I presume. Especially against Diddy without a banana.
Right, nice little broomstick to turnip combo from Isabelle, putting Vic up to 45%. Jaka still holding up to his first stock, and just as I say it, he just kind of drops. Definitely a mistake from Jaka. The little swing with the balloons definitely would have taken Isabelle all the way up there. But it doesn't matter, he just hops off the Angel platform like nothing happened. Transitioning into a toy hammer, into broomstick, into turnip combo to build this damage on Vic. Look at this lead that Jaka is building.
Yeah, that up tilt from Isabelle is actually surprisingly amazing. It has such a wide range and it confirms in a lot of stuff, like the strong up air, and that results in you just losing stocks of 110%.
Yeah.
Also keep in mind that the rocket is going to confirm into the up air as well. We also have the fishing rod at this point doing a lot of work. Oh, that is going to beat the jab. And the wobble at the ledge into the forward, the down smash is going to secure the stock.
Yeah, the toy hammer to bucket. Good stuff. The Lloyd rocket is now set up on the right side of the stage, but it had just run out his timer. Finally, an opportunity for Vic to do some big damage, and he does do some big damage, getting an excellent juggle for the KO raw with that up air.
Up air, that's been like a smash for a demon, but in this game it's not that bad. So seeing Vic go with it is surprising, but he is kind of playing really well without the banana. Diddy players usually rely on that banana a lot for their conversions, for their pressure, but even without it, Vic seems to be pretty confident in this match.
Yes, look at these back airs and forward airs from Jaka. And not been hitting a lot, but the kind of pattern that he was weaving with it made it very hard for Vic to approach. But slowly but surely he's been finding his way back in there. Still a hefty lead for Jaka, but not as big as it used to be. Okay. Vic in control, ledge trapping and edge guarding, doing some trickery with B reverses, but at the end of the day, you can B reverse all you want. You can be as smooth as you like. If Isabelle gets through and she gets her fishing rod hooked into you, it's game over.
I love that there was no kill screens. You just get him out of there. Get him out of here. Next game. But that fishing rod is so strong, the upwards variant. Kind of catch you off guard. And then a character like Diddy, like he is, as you said, he's kind of vulnerable in the air when he's jumping, and especially at the range that Isabelle wants to play at. It's kind of literally a sitting duck or a fish in a barrel, just waiting to be scooped up and flung to the upside of the stage. But right now we're going to go into game number 2. Vic sticking with the Diddy as we go to final destination, game number 2.
Right, the story of game 1 was basically Jaka building an early lead and Vic never really quite making it back.
Yeah.
If he can avoid that big early lead that Jaka built last game, then honestly he might do pretty well here in game 2. And it looks like that's exactly what he wants to do. But that fishing rod, it's such an odd move. How do you avoid it? I think most people don't even really know.
Okay, good stuff here. Of course, it's still Isabelle. He's gonna go high. Oh. Actually, no punish there for Jaka going so high with the Isabelle.
Yeah, even though I think if Vic had gone off stage with the back air, he would have been able to get an easy hit.
Yeah.
But he decided to wait with his commitment all the way up until Jaka was already hopping off of the swing, ready to mix up his drift. Oh, big problem for Vic, and he barrels right back.
Okay, gets the up smash though. Frame 5 up smash, catching the normal get up there. And Vic now taking the first stock in this set.
Yeah, and I see Vic doesn't even try to destroy the buried Lloyd Rocket. You can actually kind of destroy it if you have a nice, safe, disjointed move. And I think Diddy's down tilt would work perfectly fine for just kind of slapping that buried Lloyd Rocket away. But he's not really been doing it. Not taking a risk.
Okay, as we thought earlier, the monkey flip is going to go through the pellets of Isabelle 4 there. Now Jaka having to find a kill is going to have a bit more trouble. Like he did get a jab, a wobble at the ledge in the first game and a fishing rod as well, but now Vic playing a bit more patient or a bit more in preparation for those types of
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, if you get the lead with Isabelle, she has a really great time annoying the opponent, kind of walling him out, but at the same time she has just about zero reliable, strong, fast approach options to make a comeback happen.
Now Vic actually making sure that he uses all of his strong moves there. 97% already, 110% here. Oh, Jaka almost tries to get him with a detonation. Oh, that not be, but the down tilt back air is going to make sure that Vic takes that first stock, instantly gets his first one removed.
Yeah, and great kill confirmed with the toy hammer jab right there from Jaka, but he is still over a stock behind. Look at that, the Lloyd Rocket preventing Vic from getting a big punish on a banana hit, and now Jaka has swiped the banana. You won't be seeing that banana again all game probably.
Snowball effect of Isabelle with an item like the banana. Now Vic just doing 3 forward airs in a row. Sure, why not? If he's not going to do anything about it.
Wow!
Deep back air though. Vic actually going so far off the stage.
Oh!
What an amazing flip kick there.
I have never seen anyone edge guard, whether it be Villager or Isabelle, like that before. I've seen some balloons break. Most of the time that Papa brings them back to the ledge, but never, ever, ever, ever have I seen such a deep, pure balloon break.
It was such a committal option because if he hits Isabelle, she gets to recover for free, and you can't use your up B after you've done the kick off stage. So Vic betting it all, but it worked. It worked out. He hit the jackpot.
He hit the jackpot, and it tells something about his mentality going into it, that he is in no way afraid to make moves like that. So we are going into game 3, an absolute disaster in game 2 for Jaka. That just goes to show how important it is in this matchup, or as Isabelle in general, to take that early stock lead.
Or at least take the early banana grab, because now Vic has been playing around. He did get to pull it off a couple of times. No big confirms out of there, but he still had access to it. Now a lot more with the monkey flip coming through.
There it is, another latch-up situation for Vic. There he goes, neutral air to up air. The bread and butters. And of course his juggles has been on point as well. We've seen so many forward airs hit this game. Yeah, it's just very consistent play from Vic here. This is what we know Diddy Kong for.
Yeah, that's kind of the Diddy Kong thing. Like, Diddy Kong has a very annoying vortex in like his grab game, and the forward air being super hard to deal with for some characters. Like, it's so active, but then Isabelle has those projectiles he has to use kind of preemptively against Diddy Kong, and that's kind of a tricky decision to make, because it doesn't really mean you're punishing what Diddy Kong is doing, you're just preventing him from doing it.
Yeah, and right there again, Vic waiting by the Lloyd Rocket. I don't think he wants to bet destroy it, even though he probably safely do with a down tilt. But there it is. It is, I thought, a Christmas cracker, I suppose.
Dynamite, I guess.
I guess it's a dynamite.
Okay, now, and this is the point where Isabelle shines. The fact that she's ahead and basically can play the game at whatever pace she wants to.
Yeah, time to slow it down, baby. Bring out the Lloyd Rockets, bring out the slingshots, but none of that is gonna get out because Vic stalled him all the way from the ledge to center stage. Never really gave Jaka the time to set up, allowing him to get a kill confirmed with the down tilt up smash.
Okay, has the banana in the pocket. It is going to be safe. And now Vic actually having a bit of trouble, not necessarily landing on Isabelle, but staying away from the platform, because that's kind of the place where Isabelle can get a lot of nasty stuff going once you're on a platform. She has the dash attack to kind of crush up once she's on the platform. She has the forward air or back air. And you kind of have a middle to make here, because you'd have to monkey flip or dedicate yourself to those platforms.
Right. Either that or it's just a long, slow walk with shield towards Isabelle.
Yeah.
And if you mess up once, you're all the way back.
Okay, up to that pair. Could confirm there. Almost taking the stock. That should be it, though. Just barely forward airing into the Lloyd Rocket and losing that stock. Vic suddenly losing the composure he had in game number 1 and having a lot of trouble catching Isabelle off guard.
I'm seeing dash attacks come out now, and even though it's a good move, I haven't seen dash attacks all game.
Yeah, and Jaka actually coming to the point where just throwing out these aerials is going to be enough to close Vic off from here.
He wants to approach so bad. He's now jumping over the buried Lloyd Rocket. Jaka, of course, is very consistent with those manual detonations. Okay, opportunity for Vic. Let's see if he can make the most of it.
Yeah, down tilt is going to be up soon into the fourth
smash.
Yes. Smash, but that back air off stage to make sure that Isabelle is also at a last stock. Now both players at a pretty bad situation. Last stock for both. These are Vic currently controlling the pace of the match. Jaka needs to reset that and quickly get him out of there. Has the banana in the pocket though. No access for him. And Vic actually doing so well without a banana.
He is halfway there to making up his lead, but now he just gave up a ledge trap opportunity. Gives back stage control to Isabelle. Fortunately for him, he jumps over the slingshot with a forward air. He's getting back in there. But that trade is always going to be not great for Vic, because it means Isabelle is probably going to get back on stage first to get stage control. Yeah,
and now she's just waiting near the Lloyd Rocket. It is going to be removed after a couple of seconds. But all she has to do is replant it, find the time to do that. Ooh, almost gets him there, but just barely a bit too slow, and he drops the shield just a tad too early, and the catching the jump with the back air.
Right. For a second there, I thought the Lloyd sent him all the way to the side.
No. It's like he activated the Lloyd Rocket, then let go of shield too early, instantly jumped and got hit by a back air.
Oh, right.
It's kind of sad to go out that way. He was playing really well the last stock.
Yeah, so close to a comeback, but no cigar.
Just a tiny slip up against Isabelle.
Yeah, he can't be too happy about that. Let's take a look at what's going on in the brackets. We've got Flo